Hello everyone, settle in and get cozy because today we're diving into something fascinating, friction. Now I know what you're thinking, friction, isn't that the annoying thing that slows us down? Well, sometimes, but it's also the force that ignites our growth, that pushes us outside of our comfort zones. Think about it. Have you ever watched a movie where everything goes super smoothly for the main character? No, because that's boring. Friction is what creates the drama, the excitement, the transformation. If you want to find out more, let's get into it. Why friction is essential. Friction in our lives can take on many forms. A difficult colleague, a financial setback, a personal fear we need to overcome. These challenges create friction, but they also offer us a unique opportunity for growth. They test our resilience, our creativity, our problem-solving skills. Think about the story of the caterpillar and the butterfly. The butterfly has to squeeze and struggle its way out of its cocoon, and it's that very struggle that gives it the strength to fly. If it didn't have the friction of the cocoon to push against, it would never develop the muscles that it needed to become a butterfly. What are some common misconceptions about friction? There are quite a few misconceptions about friction, and some of the most common ones are: friction always opposes motion. While friction often acts against the direction of motion, like when you slide a book across a table, it can also be the force that causes motion. Like when you walk, the friction between your feet and the ground propels you forward. Friction is always bad. We often think of friction as a nuisance, something that wears down our tires or makes it harder to push a heavy box. But friction is also essential for many everyday activities, from walking and driving to lighting a match. Friction only depends on the roughness of surfaces. While rougher surfaces tend to have more friction, the type of material and the force pressing the surfaces together also play a significant role. For example, a rubber tire on a dry road has more friction than a smooth tire on a wet road. Friction only happens between solids. Friction can also occur between liquids, which is viscosity, and gases, air resistance. Think of how honey flows slower than water, or how a parachute slows down a falling skydiver. Static friction is always stronger than kinetic friction. While it's often true that it takes more force to start an object moving, overcoming static friction, than to keep it moving, kinetic friction, there are exceptions. For instance, on certain surfaces, kinetic friction can be higher than static friction, leading to a phenomenon called stick-slip motion. Understanding these misconceptions can help us better appreciate the complex and multifaceted nature of friction. So the TLDR is that many people view friction as a negative force that slows things down or holds people back. However, we are challenging this view and arguing that friction can be a catalyst for growth and transformation. Embracing friction. So, how do we embrace friction instead of running away from it? Well, here are a few strategies. 1, change your mindset. Instead of seeing friction as a roadblock, see it as a stepping stone. Remember, challenges are often opportunities in disguise. So reframing your perspective can actually help you approach friction with a more positive and proactive attitude. For example, if you're struggling with a difficult project at work, instead of viewing it as a source of stress and anxiety, consider it as a chance to develop new skills and demonstrate your problem-solving capabilities. 2, get curious. When you encounter friction, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Is there a teachable moment here? Curiosity can turn a frustrating situation into a learning experience. And so by adopting a curious mindset, you can transform obstacles into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. For instance, if you receive critical feedback on a presentation, Instead of feeling discouraged and overwhelmed, ask yourself what specific aspects you can improve upon and how you can incorporate the feedback into your future work. Number 3, build your resilience. Just like a muscle, our resilience gets stronger when we exercise it. Don't be afraid to fall down. The important thing is to get back up again, right? Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adversity. By actively seeking out challenges and learning from your failures and mistakes, you can develop the mental fortitude to overcome future obstacles. Remember, every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. Number 4, ask for help. You don't have to face friction alone. Talk to a friend, a mentor, a coach. Sometimes a different perspective is all we need to overcome a challenge. Seeking support from others can provide you with valuable insights, encouragement, and guidance. Don't hesitate to reach out to the people in your network when you're facing a difficult situation. A brand new, fresh perspective can often help you see the situation in a new light and identify potential solutions. By implementing these strategies, you can learn to embrace friction as a catalyst for growth and transformation. Challenges are an inevitable part of life, but they don't have to hold you back. Instead, view them as opportunities to learn, adapt, and become stronger and a more resilient individual. Putting it into practice. Now, let's talk about how you can practice these strategies. Journaling. Write about your challenges, your fears, your frustrations, your anxieties. Journaling can help you gain clarity and identify patterns. Mindfulness. Practice being present in the moment. It's a lot harder than it seems, but with practice, you can do it because mindfulness can help you manage stress and react to challenges more calmly. Seek out challenges. Step outside of your comfort zone. Try a new activity. Learn a new skill. Put yourself out there. The more you expose yourself to challenges, the more comfortable you'll become with them. Remember, growth happens outside of your comfort zone. So seek it out. Seek out that space. Friction is not something to be feared. On the contrary, it's something to be embraced because it's the force that pushes us to become the better versions of ourselves. And if you're looking for a community to support you on your journey, then consider joining our self-study program or live coaching calls and feedback sessions at Explearning Academy. We're dedicated to helping you improve your communication skills, executive presence, and social fluency. And you can find out more about us at academy.explearning.co. Let's embrace the friction together and watch ourselves soar. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you never miss an update. For more strategies and tips, you can also follow our podcast and sign up for our newsletter at explearning.co to get the latest delivered straight to your inbox. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy exploring, everyone.